Good morning in Paradise. We had another night with rainfall. This weather now is more like I had expected it to be this time of year rather than what it was like a couple weeks ago. Speaking of a couple weeks ago, if you recall in that video up by Nung Kai where we headed west instead of east for one day, in that video I mentioned that we crossed some water that was coming out of the Mekong. Well, now it sounds like Nung Kai is flooded. So I'm glad we took the trip when we did. Glad we didn't go up by Chiang Mai, as I said in the last video. I talked to Sampit about heading out again. She doesn't want to head out until after the rainy season because it's flooding all over Thailand now. As we just talked, everything up north is flooding. They've been having problems in Bangkok. They've been having problems in Pattaya, Phuket. So it sounds like we're just gonna hang out around here for now. Don't have a lot to do. I was talking to a couple people about this rock, getting this rock in here, but I really don't want to put heavy trucks up on this concrete yet. I'd kind of like to wait till the dry season gets here. The ground is good and firm under it. And by then everything should be pretty well settled in and packed. You can see it's got some cracks in it, which is to be expected because they didn't put stress cracks in it. For those of you who don't know, sometimes they'll take a concrete saw and pre-cut them partial way through the concrete so that when it does crack like this, the crack is controlled and it cracks down inside that cut so you can't even see them. Here's another one over here. And typically they will put stress cuts or cracks, whatever you want to call them, about every 3 meters in a square pattern, a checkered pattern. That way these cracks will be in the cut lines and not out here at random. The curing of the concrete over many months. Here's another one across here. It comes across here, ties in over there, kind of goes across there. So that'll probably go on for at least the rest of this rainy season. Kind of getting off subject though. So she said she didn't want to take off until the dry season, so we're going to camp out here for a while. So you'll just have these day-to-day videos that I'm putting out. I did tell her though that probably next week sometime I'd like to go out and hit that waterfall that we passed up that day we went down by the border there on that cliff. There was a waterfall down there we said we wanted to go to, but we decided we'd hold that for another day. So maybe next week, pending weather, we'll run down there. Still a lot of standing water out there, as you can see. Like I said, it's raining every night. We got Texas Mark coming in later today. They're supposed to be in here around 2 o'clock. It's still mid-morning. I don't even know what time it is, but it's somewhere in mid-morning right now. So we'll just kind of hang out here today, wait for him to come through, and see if we can get to know him. We're waiting for Texas Mark to show up, and it's just a hunch, but I'm guessing Google took him off on the cow path over there because I don't know what he's driving or anything else. I just guessing that that's probably him. And that road over there is far worse than this road here, but we'll know in a minute. Just hang out a second. Yeah, I was right. Oh, it's a Toyota. See, that's what I thought. I figured that's what happened. They said they stopped in town and ate, so they're running a little bit late, but no big deal. Mark?
Yes, sir.
Kenny, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. My wife, you had to stop because she was starving.
Yeah, I know how that goes.
Yeah.
Another beautiful morning in Paradise. I did it again. Mark got here, we sat down, started bullshitting, and never did a video. But really nice guy, him and his wife. We're definitely going to meet up with them again. They only live about 30 minutes from here. So we'll probably go over there sometime next week or the following week. He said something about they may go over to Ubon to look for some closet fittings, like cupboard type things or clothing cabinets or something. He said he'll let us know when he does that. Maybe we'll go with them over there. But yeah, really nice people. Glad we got to meet them, and we will definitely see them again. Rained again last night. It's raining every day now, which is what I expected last month. we still have no flooding. Still beautiful green rice fields all the way around us. River's still in the bank. It was still probably 1.5 meters down from the bottom of the bridge yesterday. And I've seen it there before, so I'm not too worried about it. And even if it does come up here, it ain't going to get up to the house because, like I said, that Coon Han over there would be meter underwater when it gets to here, to us. SD card dilemma. So I said I ordered a SD card direct from SanDisk to guarantee it's not a fake. Me and all my brilliance again, scanning through SanDisk, find my card, order it, it arrives. What the hell? Somewhere when I was scrolling through there, somehow I got from the micro SDs to the regular SDs. 2,600 baht later, I've got a full-size SD card that I have nothing to use it in. I take that back. My Canon camera, my SLR, takes the large SD cards. I had a 64 gig in there, so I put that 256 in there. Didn't need it. No problem with the other one, but it's a big one. I already bought it, so I put it in there. And now I ordered a micro SD card. So I'm still fighting the SD card dilemmas. But that's behind us now. This morning, we're going to run to Sisaket. Sampit's been shopping for insurance for the truck because it's about ready to expire here in another few weeks. So she's found something up there. I don't know. So we got to go up to the DMV or something. I'm not. Oh, I think we got to get the plates renewed. I think that's what it is. All right, we've got a test video going on here. We are on our way to Sisaket. Just trying to see how the audio and visual looks on the GoPro in the truck. Hopefully this will work out, but we don't have to have microphones, but we will see when we see this recording. As I said earlier, we're going up to get insurance and license renewal on the truck this morning. We drove an hour and 15 minutes to the DMV in Sisaket. Went in there and talked to the front desk. They said, oh, you need to do this and that, fill out this, and go over there and make copies. Something did that. She goes back to the front desk. Okay, take a look at this. Okay, you got this paper, you got that paperwork. Okay, take a number, and then go sit in there and wait. Give them your paperwork and wait. So she goes in there, we give them the paperwork, sit there and wait for our number to come up. Probably 35, 40 minutes later, our number comes up. She calls up Sampit and says, oh, you can't do that because you don't live in this area. You have to go to Cantalac. So we've spent all morning. I think we left house at 9:30 and it's probably almost 12 o'clock now. And we're on our way to Cantalac. We got probably close to an hour drive there now. So this is going to be an all-day deal, just getting the license done on the truck. Made it to Cantalac, got into the DLT, Department of Land Transportation, and there was 3 parts to it. We had to go in, first off, the truck is in Sampit's name, because I couldn't buy it because we just moved here. We got her name changed to her married name, so then we had to change the registration name today. So once we got that done, then we had to go over and buy the Vehicle Act insurance, I guess is what you'd call it. But it's mandatory insurance that you have to buy through them, which covers like a liability thing. It covers everybody else. And the vehicle if you have a loan on it, but it does not cover you or anything like that. So in order to so to so we bought the Vehicle Act insurance, which is mandatory. You have to buy it. That was so much, 650 baht roughly.
Yes.
And then we had to take that and go over and actually pay the tax and license on the truck for the next year, and that was 3,600, 800, 3,800 baht, which
depend on vehicle.
Right, the value and the age of the vehicle. So that was 3,800. So that's somewhere around 110 bucks, 105 bucks, something like that for those of you in the U.S. For my 2018 Tundra, or not Tundra. Sorry, they don't make Tundras here. They don't have them. A Hilux, Toyota Hilux. So we got that done. And then we asked about driver's license. We can get our driver's license renewed there because mine expires in January, I think, February. Well, we asked about that. Got the questions answered on that. So the insurance on the truck doesn't expire till October 3rd, so we haven't done anything with that yet. And that would be the insurance that you're familiar with in the West.
So I buy insurance and then I go pay tax and I ask, no, you don't need to see my insurance paper, the act. I said, no, that's system.
That's kind of the process for renewing a registration and license on a vehicle in Thailand. She was hungry, new for you, first time you do it?
Yeah, I never have vehicle.
Yeah. So, we're done with that for today. She was hungry, so we're going to get something to eat at our restaurant right by our nursery that we always go to. You've seen before a couple times. She's already ordered. Alright, so we finished our little break and Sampit wants to go find a flower or something, so we're heading over to the nursery. But it looks pretty muddy. Like I said, it's raining every day, so step on the green. Ooh, that was slippery. Almost lost it. For those of you that don't know, this is where we buy quite a few of our plants. We bought we bought all of our foxtail palms here, and quite a few of our green palms. There he is right there. There's our guy. Probably don't recognize me without my hat. Saudi Cup? He says, oh, they're back. They spend a lot of money.
สวัสดีค่ะพี่มีเฟื่องฟ้าบ้างไหมอ่ะ
เฟื่องฟ้าไม่มีเลยเฟื่องฟ้าต้องไปเอานู่นแล้วน้องบุญนาคนู่น
น้องบุญนาคไหนอ่ะ
น้องบุญนาคนครราชสีมา
She's looking for a special yellow flowered plant of some kind. Look at these leaves. These are kind of weird.
เป็นยังไงเป็นดีไหมที่ซื้อไปต้นไม้
นี่เป็นอันนี้เขาเรียกอะไร
Look at the flowers on this
ส
thing.
บายสปาไม่มีเลยอ่ะไม่มีเลยอือฮึ
น้องบุญนาคอยู่ไหนนะพี่
นู่นอยู่
He says he don't have them.
น้องบุญนาคมันอยู่นู่นอยู่ไปทางนครราชสีมา
อ๋อชบาไม่มีใช่ไหมที่นี่
ไม่มีเลย
โอเคเดี๋ยวเอาตลาดนัดก็ได้
จ้ะเราไปดูน้ำฟ้า
จ้ะที่เดินแถว
Kapun Makarab.
ครับขอบคุณ
อย่างเดียว
Kind of muddy there. We're going to walk out here.
จ้ะมันเป็นอย่างเดียว
Again, this is in Camp Dorlac. Highway 24 that goes across to Ubon is right there at that stoplight. So we're 500 meters from the stoplight from 24. We made it home all right. They didn't have the flowers or plants or whatever that Sampit was looking for, but we're just starting to rain. We got a heavy rain coming in right there. So the wind just picked up about 3 minutes ago, which is pretty typical before a rain here. But guy over there weed eating or whatever. Oh, here comes Sampit. I was just wondering about her. She's out on the bike. I was wondering if she was going to make it before it starts raining. She barely made it. I was just wondering if you were going to make it back before the rain. It's going to blow right in here, so the rain is going to blow right in here. Oh. Batten down the hatches. I just put my my SLR away because I seen the wind and rain coming. Worried about this because that wind is blowing pretty hard and I can feel rain hitting me right now, but we haven't had any problems with it yet. Maybe I'll grab a garbage sack and pull down over it. So she was just asking if I got my deliveries. I'm supposed to get some wine glasses I ordered from China. Yeah, unbreakable plastic ones. And plants for my fish. You can see I got the plants. There's 1, 2, 3. They're in a little ceramic pot. 20 baht a piece. So 3 of them were 60 baht. And I think with delivery it was like another 30 some, so it was right at 100 baht to deliver them. 100 baht for the plants and delivery. So what, $2.80, something like that for 3 plants for the fish. The fish look really happy. And this filter has just done great, man. That water looks good. So it's officially raining now. And it's all the way across. That guy's still over there. I don't know what he's doing. You'd think he'd load up and get out of there, but it looks like he's trying to decide what to do. I don't know if you can tell, but it's starting to get dark out. But yeah, it rained. It's already drying out again. It's only been like an hour. But yeah, it's almost dusk. Got nearly a full moon out. That's always cool to see when it's still light out. Neighbor rolling by. But we're gonna walk back here real quick, see what we got for a sunset. Oh, nothing spectacular tonight. As you can see. But hey, another day wrapped up. I think I got enough footage for another video, so thanks for joining us, Paradise in Thailand.